Moderna has decided not to raise the price of their COVID vaccine after Bernie Sanders threatened to haul the CEO in for a Senate hearing. Boy, this happened quick, right? Okay, you got a company that developed a vaccine. Actually, taxpayers paid for billions of dollars. Taxpayers helped them develop it. Taxpayers gave them billions of dollars in the first phase where there was an emergency need for it. They made billions. And then after that, after they couldn't count on that money, vaccine cost $26. For the consumer, they tried to raise it to $130. What was it, 400%?
Yeah, 400% increase. And so, of course, always has to be Bernie Sanders, comes out and he says, okay, listen, Moderna, and he points out everything you just said. We gave you the money. You're using also publicly available research. We threw all the resources at you to do this, and we're thankful for it, by the way. You did good. But now you're trying to screw us again. So how about you, Mr. CEO of Moderna? I want you to come into this Senate. Now, I'm going to sit you down, and you're going to tell your story. Mrs. Moderna. You come in and you tell your story to the entire country about why you're raising the prices 400%. And a couple days later, they said, you know what? We're going to keep it $20. Everybody just do what you're going to do. But that is the kind of pressure that you could see somebody like Pete Buttigieg putting on the airline industry or the train industry. But nothing. But Bernie Sanders is still the leader out there with taking on these corporations.
It's called leadership. You're in an office where you can use that kind of leadership. And he beat them back like a wild dog, I'm telling you. And so that's all that had to happen. No, Mrs. Moderna, you're not going to raise it from $26 to $130 because you've already made billions of dollars on the backs of taxpayers. They've already paid you a lot of money. I love that kind of leadership.
It does. And Bernie wasn't threatening legislation against them. No. He wasn't threatening, price gouging charges. He just said, why don't you come tell everybody why you're doing this? And that was enough to scare them.